Today on RUTV, we highlight some of the vendors that attended Prom Expo.
Then we find out what's going on in this world with current events.
Lastly, we dive into the history of the RO around campus. Good morning, Seahawks. Today is Friday the 28th. I'm Isla Rogers.
And I'm Matthew Freeman.
Prom is less than a month away. Knowing what to buy can be confusing. So let's hear from some of our local businesses that can help you find what you're looking for.
Hey Seahawks, Charlotte Reese here. As you all know, we had our very own Prom Expo at Redondo on March 31st. And as prom is slowly approaching by the day, we thought it'd be a great idea to highlight some businesses that were at our Prom Expo. Let's take a look.
Started with Men's Warehouse about 10 years ago as a management and trainee. Quickly got promoted to store manager by 2016. For me, I enjoy helping customers. I like the way they look and kind of dress them for formal occasions. And we are what we call a one-stop shop. So we sell shoes, shirts, casual wear, jeans, literally anything you would need as a man or any individual, we sell here. So we are not just kind of a suit place. So yeah, feel free to come on down for your everyday or prom attire. And yeah, we're only about 3 miles or 2.5 miles away from your school.
Not only did we stop by Men's Warehouse, we also checked in with Casey Schwartz, one of the owners of Flower Duet.
My sister and I started the business. We're Flower Duet, and we wanted to spend time together, and I had already done flowers in a job way long before. So we started teaching our friends how to do flowers, and then we started doing their events, and then that's what we still do. Half the business is teaching, half is doing weddings and events. I think that providing something that literally makes you happy all the time, because no one is ever sad if you give them flowers. And that makes the job so much easier to do every single day, because we know we're providing something that's going to make someone happy. We've made this really, really easy to order. We've actually created a page on our website that is specifically for prom flowers. And so we've got a QR code. This will be available digitally, but it'll be up in the school a few different places. And you just have to scan the code. It takes you straight to the booking site, and then you can book your corsage if you just want that. Pick the ribbon color that you want, and then you can also add on the boutonniere if you want to as well. $10 each, and we'll have pickup times scheduled for the morning of the prom, and they'll be fresh and ready to go.
Reporting for RUTV, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks for helping our Seahawks get ready for their big night, Kat.
Are you ready for your big night, Matthew?
I'd say I'm pretty ready. I'm really looking forward to it. ASB really went all out this year on the venue.
They sure have, and so have our Seahawk athletes. Let's go check in with Nathan and Adam for sports.
Welcome back to RUTV Sports. I'm Nathan Robertson.
And I'm Adam Herduzzi. Golf had a great final hole match against Santa Monica on Tuesday, setting a new school record with a low score of 183.3, over par as a team. Seniors Elijah Hughes and Jared Ho led the team with scores of 35 under 1 par.
Girls lacrosse recently won 2 big games. Last Wednesday, beating our rivals Miracosta in a tight game, winning 5-3. On Friday, we came back in the second half to beat PV 17-6, securing their first place title in Bay League. Wednesday, they had senior night against Penn, ending Bay League play with an easy win to move on to CIF starting next week.
Boys lacrosse had 2 losses last week, but are still maintaining their winning record of 8-5 overall. They wrapped up the season at Penn earlier this week, so stay tuned for updates on our next show.
Softball played Penn on Monday, beating them 14-2, earning our girls the Bay League championship title for the 3rd year in a row. Freshman Abby Lewis and senior Natalie Omahen both hit home runs, and sophomore Kaya Aguirre and junior Riley Williams both had a great game, contributing to a total of 18 hits. Good job, girls.
Last week, our Redondo surf team had the most successful all-star contest the program has ever seen. In tough conditions, they continue to provide excellent scores and succeed in all of their heats. Zach Siegel had a great event, securing 3rd place in men's longboard, and Dana Costa also finished 4th in men's shortboard.
Dylan Morrisroe had the best freshman year in South Bay High School surfing history, with a victory in the Kickoff Classic and now All-Stars. He is the first athlete to win both events as a freshman. With his success, he earned the SBSSA Rookie of the Year, along with Kina Honda Snow, who also earned this title for placing 2nd in the women's shortboard and 4th in the women's longboard.
Last Friday, baseball beat Penn 7-3. Cooper Kuwig and Nate Stuyvesant both went 2 for 4 at the plate, leading our Seahawks to a victory. They moved on to play Miracosta on Tuesday, but lost 2-1. Juniors Simon Landry and Nick Aguri both had 1 hit, but our Seahawks unfortunately fell short.
Boys volleyball played last Friday and won their pool 3-0 against Capistrano Valley Christian, St. Anthony, and Palisades. On Saturday, they started the play with a win against Notre Dame in 2 sets, but lost the next match to Torrey Pines 1-2. Make sure to come out and support the boys in their upcoming CIF matches.
Well, great job to all of our student athletes this week, and go Seahawks!
Thanks, Adam and Nathan. It's always great to stay informed about how our teams are doing. Now let's go on a global scale with newsman Ian presenting current events.
Thanks, Matt. Last Thursday, 250,000 gallons of sewage spilled into the Los Angeles River. A main line in the sewers overflowed, causing the sewage to spill into the LA River, which emptied out into the Pacific Ocean through Long Beach. As a result, 7 miles of California beaches have been closed until next Wednesday. Jennifer Rice Epstein, a spokesperson for the Long Beach Department of Health and Human Services, stated that the spill was on the larger side and that beaches will be reopened once the department gets 2 consecutive clean samples of the water. A new COVID variant was discovered and identified by the World Health Organization recently and has been on the rise around the world. Though it's been very prevalent in India, it's also been on the rise in over 30 other countries, including the United States. XBB.1.16, also known as Arcturus, poses a brand new symptom that can cause conjunctivitis, more commonly known as pink eye. With the Biden administration planning on ending the federal COVID-19 public health emergency in the U.S. on May 11th, experts have warned citizens to be wary of the highly contagious disease and not to confuse it with allergies. Tucker Carlson, previous TV personality on Fox News, was let go this past Monday. Carlson was known for his strongly conservative political commentary. Furthermore, colleagues at Fox have mentioned his alleged racism, sexism, and anti-Semitism from behind the scenes throughout his time on the network. During and after the 2020 election, Carlson made claims that Dominion Voting Systems, a producer of electronic ballot counting hardware and software, rigged the vote to secure the win for Biden. This resulted in Dominion Voting Systems suing Fox News Network in a $1.6 billion defamation lawsuit. They have recently settled for $787.5 million. That was current events. I'm Ian Lee. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update, Ian. Let's head on over to Felicity to learn the history behind some of the magnificent artwork on campus.
I'm Terry Martinez. I'm the historian and archivist for the high school since 1980. Art education has been part of the school curriculum of this school since early last century, so over 100 years. But there was a period where art took a turn and really flourished in the period of time where Cesar Hernandez and Jack McLean were the art instructors. Our art collections and art pieces at this school are one of the things that set us apart from other schools. There's one Hernandez creation that is still here, and that is the large panorama of sports mural that's in the gym. McLean and Hernandez conspired with each other to bring art and the art experience out of the classroom and the studio and available to all the students of the campus, such as the large bird. Jack McLean recovered that metal under the stage of the old 1915 auditorium before it was demolished. He took it to the metal shop teacher. We used to have metal shop here at this school, and together with students, they created the design and they built that Seahawk sculpture. The metal sculpture in the auditorium is called Remember to Remember. I guess it was sort of like when you're leaving school, when you're parting from this school, always remember to remember. There's a large tile mural in the breezeway on the south end of campus. There's a series of tile murals in the east lobby of the gym created by students with their teacher McLean. The 12 birds were done as color plates for the 1958 yearbook. That Sammy goes from being an egg to being a graduate, a high school graduate. Those 12 paintings are located outside the nest. I really believe, as those teachers did, that the presence of these artworks in a student's day provide lots of moments of appreciation for something that every school doesn't have. And they are a gift to you to have them on the campus. So take a minute, stop, take a breath, take a look.
Sometimes the best pieces of artwork are hidden in plain sight. It's always important for our students to contribute their talents to our campus and inspire future Seahawks.
Also of importance, the flash sale for this year's prom is happening today until 4 p.m. Tickets will be $105 with ASB and $110 without. Make sure to buy your tickets early because the prices will only go up from there.
Also, mark your calendars for the first ever Seahawk Marketplace event happening after school today in the Quad. Come check out over 50 booths featuring handmade creations made by our very own students. There are also some food booths to enjoy. Trust me, you won't want to miss this free, awesome community event.
Mr. Suhu and 40 of his students went up to LMU where they competed in a business entrepreneurial competition. In this competition, each group had the opportunity to showcase their projects of creativity and put their presentations into a real-world setting. Props to you all for the hard work.
Current sophomores and juniors are eligible to sign up for Link Crew for the 2023 to 2024 school year. Come help support our freshmen with their transition to high school. You can either sign up for the class, which is UC and CSU approved, or just join the club. Scan the QR code or go to their Instagram for the link in their bio for more. Sign-ups close May 25th.
Well, that's all for this week's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm Marla Rogers.
And I'm Matthew Freeman. Stay safe, have fun, and remember to
Keep on soaring, Seahawks.